What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and we're going to do something a little bit different than we normally do. We're just going to start off doing a run with Moon Knight at stage 19. Now, there's going to be a couple different reasons why we're going to do the video the way we're going to do it. One, we're going to show the entire run for this comparison against Moon Knight against Captain America. And I thought this would be really fitting because we did the little comparison with Moon Knight against Wolverine yesterday, and we found out Moon Knight pretty much destroyed Wolverine, even though Wolverine had so many advantages on him, especially when it comes to his native attack. Well, the beautiful thing about this comparison is White Fox actually, applies the buff to characters with leadership, which Moon Knight and Captain America has. And then we're just going to be using War Machine for the increased 30% physical attack leadership. Both going to be combat types. And I got to tell you guys, you're going to be pretty interested to see the difference in actual damage between these characters. Now, I did play this a couple times, and just to let you guys know, honestly, Stage 19 on my account with 13% Pierce is a very strong feat for any character. It really is an amazing feat. The fact that Moon Knight, even after all this time, can still do this is pretty wild. Now, some of you might remember the build. Before, we do have a Mighty CTP of energy on this character, but it's just a Mighty CTP that's giving an extra 16% all attack. It doesn't have a beatdown proc on it. It's not offering any extra Pierce, although that would be amazing on Moon Knight. But I mean, and Moon Knight, I'm not going to use it for ABX anymore because I'll be using Wolverine or Captain America. So more than likely, I'll probably end up maybe changing his obelisk later down the road, but we're going to have to wait for a low-cost unequipping deal. That way, I don't have to pay 800 crystals to unequip a Mighty CTP, which is absolutely outrageous. But this is, it's pretty impressive. Now, I want you all to keep in mind something. The time that we just saw right there, whenever he finished the first phase, was around 3 minutes and 17 seconds. I want you to remember that for the next round that you're going to see with Captain America. 3 minutes and 17 seconds, okay? Let's go. And luckily, Moon Knight's Awakened skill does have Ignore Iframe, so we can do damage while Null's going in his Iframe. It's something that's really nice about these Awakened characters. I kind of screwed up there on my 5-4. Could have done a little bit of damage, could have done a little bit faster right there. I couldn't go into my 5-4, which kind of sucked, actually. Run around. I still love playing this character. I still enjoy playing Moon Knight like crazy. He's just one of my favorites because he's so easy to play. Something else to remember about Moon Knight is, he's got a lot of chain hit damage, right? He's got that 30% chain hit damage from the CTP of energy on top of the 30% chain hit damage from his uniform effect. He's got 60% chain hit damage. It's one of the reasons that he does so much damage, especially when you start gaining more Pierce. It just, his stocks go up big time, but his raw power is pretty insane as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Run around, run around. Always loved his movement speed as well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I think this is a really a better comparison because it's going to show full runs of both these characters. That way you guys can really get a great idea of the difference in damage. And I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised with what you're going to see. I think that it might shock some of you, especially after yesterday's video with Wolverine versus Moon Knight. I was pretty blown away. I really, really was pleasantly surprised with the outcome of today's runs. Seriously, it's pretty wild. Come on, try to get that one in there so we can get close. And Null went into an iframe, so I couldn't go into my 5-4, but I went ahead and hit the 5-4 anyways. That way we could throw out a little damage. We're going to lose somebody here. Well, no, we're not. Okay. My bad. I actually forgot. I thought we were going to lose somebody there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I was right. Okay, we did lose somebody. Bummer. No big deal, no big deal. We don't really need Rhodes, to be perfectly honest. Although he probably would have helped here in a little bit in the last phase. Because if I use Moon Knight's Awakened skill, I'm not going to have invincibility. I'm not going to have super armor. Moon Knight's got immunity to guard break, but he doesn't have super armor. So whenever you're in the last phase against Null, he will get thrown back if you try going in skills if you don't have the Awakened skill ready. And I'm going ahead and using it because we're actually running short on time. I kind of got to push it a little bit. So right now I don't have my Awakened skill. I'll try to use my skills here, but without super armor, it just won't happen. Immunity to guard break and super armor just aren't the same thing. And as you guys can see, we're just getting thrown back over and over and over. We're able to do a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. So yeah, I mean, we could have done a little bit faster if we'd had roads right there. But it's all good. All right, and we're going to do the 3, 5. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you for subscribing. And boom. And now look at this. Now, that's with 10, or I'm sorry, that's with 6 seconds left, right? Now, if I'd have had my Awaken skill ready at the beginning of Null, the last phase where he's got the cage around him, we would have done this a little bit faster, right? We probably would have shaved off a good 20 seconds, right? So you could say that we probably could have cleared this in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I would say, with a pretty good run, probably 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We probably would have had 30 seconds left over, even though in this run we had 6 seconds left over. Now, let me show you this next run. Now, this is pretty wild, my friends. All right, so we'll go ahead and pull it up. Now, check this out. Now, this is going to be with the exact same team that we did with Moon Knight. You know, both Moon Knight and Cap benefit from White Fox, right? So they're getting the extra attack from uniform effect. They're both getting the damage of supervillains. They're both physical attack characters. They're both combats. All the same. Now, I got it blocked out as far as, you know, what obelisk I'm using because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise for you guys. But you might notice by the way that I'm playing that I am using a proc. I am using a proc right now because I'm canceling the 5 straight into the 4 or straight into the tier 3 and trying to put the proc on the 4 skill or the tier 3. Now you can use the 5 and you can slam down, right? And a lot of times it won't trigger the proc, but it will be very inconsistent damage if you play it that way using a proc. If you're using a proc and you cancel the 5, get your attack buff from the 5 and then go into the 4 or the tier 3, you're going to be much better off. You're going to have much more consistent damage throughout the fight. And so this is the way that I would recommend it. And you just want to get the 2, the 1, and the 3 in there on the cooldowns of the 4 or the tier 3. That's pretty much how you want to play it. And look at the damage that this guy is putting out right now. And when I show you all the build on Captain America and the obelisk that I'm using compared to Moon Knight, you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked. Now, I want to go ahead and pause it. So look at the time here. Okay, look at that time, right? He cleared that. He cleared the first phase in about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Moon Knight was down to 3 minutes and 17 seconds. It took him 1 minute and 43 seconds to clear the first phase. So Captain America is actually doing this much faster than what Moon Knight did. And again, when you see the builds, you're going to be like, what? What? That's pretty shocking. I have to say, man, and really, this video might make you feel some kind of way, especially after what we did with Wolverine yesterday against Moon Knight. It's going to make you feel a certain kind of way. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely made me feel a certain kind of way, and it still makes me feel a certain kind of way. I got to say, it actually upsets me a little bit regarding Wolverine, but makes me really, really happy for Captain America. It's pretty funky. I really do love that Cap's got invincibility on that 4 skill because then he doesn't get, you know, guard broken by Null. There we go. We move to the next phase. So now we can hit our 5, get our attack buff, go into the tier 3 and take a little damage. Now, something to keep in mind about the tier 3 is now it has 3 seconds of super armor, something I missed in my original video regarding the tier 3. But the thing is, look at that damage, guys. Look at that damage. It's just nuts. But something regarding the tier 3 is that the super armor is only for 3 seconds. You have 5 seconds of invincibility on your 4 skill, which is going to give you 5 seconds of super armor. And there are moments in a fight where it's actually going to be more beneficial to have 5 seconds of super armor instead of 3 seconds. 3 seconds isn't a lot of time, and you really want to try to accumulate damage when you're doing your tier 3, right? That's the whole point of Captain America. It's one of the things that makes him very difficult and inconsistent in his damage is that you have to accumulate damage. But if you play him properly, you can do it, especially where I'm going to show you. Like, you can definitely accumulate a lot of damage here in a little bit pretty easily as long as you got that tier 3 ready to go. All right. Ooh. We're just going to run around here. I mean, look at the time, man. He is doing amazing. He is doing amazing right now. So we just need to hit that 5-4 again here. Ooh, Null kind of interrupted us a little bit, but that's all right. Now we're in the next phase, and our tier 3 is ready, right? So remember what I said about the 4 seconds of invincibility on the 4. We're going to go ahead and use it, so we got 5 seconds of super armor before we use our tier 3. And now we can accumulate damage. We can let it roll. And look at this. Now, look at that time. 1:36 left. He did this clear 1:30 faster than Moon Knight. And if I'd had a better run with Moon Knight, again, maybe I would have shaved off like another 20 seconds. So Captain America, even by that measure, Captain America is still clearing, 1:10, 1:15 seconds faster than Moon Knight. Now let me show you these builds, my friends. Let me show you these builds, okay? So everybody, you guys all see Moon Knight. He had 44,500 physical attack, and he's got like 5 Odin's Blessings, and then all of his other physical attack gurus are mythic, right? He's got a fully awakened overdrive set, and he does have the mighty CTP with the extra 16% all attack and a mythic uniform. Now check this out. Get a load of Captain America, my friends. Captain America has 49,000 physical attack. He just has natively higher physical attack than Moon Knight. So that is an advantage in his corner. But I want you to look at something here. Look at his Urus. Captain America's Urus he's got 1 physical attack Uru that's mythic here, and his other physical attack Urus are 5-star, no Odin's Blessings. Moon Knight's got 5 Odin's Blessings, and all of his physical attack Urus are mythic. That's a huge advantage, a huge step bump for Moon Knight, not to mention that Moon Knight has 16% extra all attack on his obelisk. Look at what I was playing with. A regular CTP of energy. No mighty, no extra all attack, no beatdown proc, nothing like that. Captain America with a CTP of energy is pretty freaking nuts. Now in ABX, it's going to be a rage. That's going to be the best obelisk for him. But in World Boss Legend, this is nuts because Captain America has no ignore dodge in his kit. So giving him this ignore dodge here, right? And then if you have White Fox with her newest uniform, the 30% ignore dodge, you're rocking about 70% ignore dodge. And, Cap does an insane amount of hits, especially with his tier 3. So getting that extra chain of damage by 30% is nuts for this character. And I do plan on doing that comparison between him and Wolverine on Combat Hero Day, but I wanted to show you guys a run using just a regular CTP of energy, the difference. And it is just nuts, guys. Stage 19 in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, actually a little bit less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, to be fair and transparent, it did take me about 3 tries to do that run. Again, Captain America's damage is inconsistent. But man, when you get a decent run, and 3 tries isn't a whole lot, he is just nuts, right? He is just crazy powerful. Totally impressed with Captain America. I mean, that's just nuts, guys. That's just nuts how fast he actually cleared that with all these disadvantages against Moon. Just imagine what he would have done if he'd have been built the same as Moon Knight. Just imagine what he would have done if we'd had Odin's Blessings on him, if we'd have had a mighty CTP on him. Holy crap. He would have done even better, right? We could have shaved off another 30 seconds on that run, if not a little bit more. That is absolutely insane. And this is what I mean by it makes you feel some kind of way, because we saw how Moon Knight was compared to Wolverine, and he was just better. He was just way better. But Captain America? Oh no. Captain America and World Boss Legend? It just destroyed him, which is amazing, my friends. So let me know how y'all feeling about this little comparison between Captain America and Moon Knight. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.